Get as much education as you can, but even more important than that, get as much experience as you can.
Quarterback position is so deep. I don't know who's going to win the job, but
and if you win your conference now, you're basically automatically in the 12-team playoff, but you can't.
Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Figured I'd go ahead and do this one here. My final thoughts on the 2026 NFL Draft coming your way, at least for round one. Maybe we talk about some day 2, day 3 stuff. I'm not sure what my next stream is going to be after this. I know I'm hanging out with my girl tonight and tomorrow, so that's why I figured I'd go ahead and do a Tuesday edition here. Episode 47. I know I had it scheduled for right at 6. I was getting ready and stuff, and then I'm like, oh crap, I put it for 6, not like 7 o'clock. But we're here. So Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights 5851 in the comments. Good to see you. Love it, appreciate you, man. Always showing up, showing love and support. Appreciate you. So yeah. Final thoughts on the draft. Maybe we'll do another mock draft. I kind of already did my official mock draft, but maybe we'll do another one just because it's fun to do. I think Fernando Mendoza is the obvious choice at number 1 for the Las Vegas Raiders. After that, it doesn't get as obvious. I think that the draft going forward in terms of, like, as you go down the list for, like, if you're making a final mock draft before Thursday, like, no one's going to have the exact same draft. It's not as predictable as you think. The chaos begins at number 2 with the Jets. Let's say if they stay put. I've heard a couple rumors on some podcasts lately, like, that the Jets could possibly trade back. No one's going to try to trade up. Like, the Raiders are not interested in trading. They want Fernando Mendoza. But it gets interesting with guys on the board like Arvell Reese from Ohio State, David Bailey from Texas Tech, the edge defender, Jeremiah Love, Francis Mauigoa, Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles. Basically, like, those are going to be top 10 picks. But Arvell Reese, David Bailey, maybe you make a case for Jeremiah Love. I've heard a little bit about him. But those 3 are the next domino to fall when it comes to pick number 2. So, I don't know who it's going to be. I think it's going to be Arvell Reese. That's what I think, but I don't know for sure. I don't think it's a guaranteed pick. I don't think it's a lock. Nothing's ever a guaranteed lock, though. I mean, we only say that Fernando Mendoza is going number 1 because he's the Heisman winner in the season he just had, and because the Raiders straight up need a leader at quarterback. I mean, it's that simple. Like, there's only one option, right? Now you say, well, we know it's a lock because it's the obvious pick. The Raiders, if they want to get drunk in the draft room and be stupid enough to take somebody else, they could do it. That's my philosophy, is that if you want to get drunk and do the stupidest thing possible and pass up on the best player available at number 1, go right ahead. I don't think that's going to happen. That's like, out of this world type possibilities, but, it is what it is there. Who else is picking where? Let's see, rounds. Let me pull this up for you guys. Also, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this back, thank you so much. Can we subscribe? Can we get me to, what do I need to get to next? 1,400 or something, or 1,500? I don't know. But let's get the watch hours back up. Let's get this content rolling, man. Let's get it rolling. But let's look at what ESPN has here for the draft cast and everything for for the NFL draft. So the rounds. Well, no, let's look. Yeah, let's look at this. My Bucks pick at 15. They have not traded out, up, whatever. They sit at 15. Mock draft simulator. We'll do that in a minute. Hold on. We'll come back to that. Projections. Select a player. Ruben Bain. Most likely a robot. Oh, I thought this would like tell you where he's gonna go. I thought that's what that was. But anyways, because Ruben Bain's on the radar for the Bucks. I know. I don't know if they hosted him or what, but there's been a lot of buzz that they're. I mean, they need edge or linebacker. You know, but who could they get at 15? I don't know who it's gonna be. We go to positions though, or best available. I guess. Linebacker, Arvell Reese is the best, but I mean, he won't be there. Sonny Styles won't be there. Anthony Hill, he could be there. I have seen some mocks with CJ Allen. I haven't seen any with Anthony Hill. 35 overall player. I mean, you could get a steal in that. Anthony Hill's fast. He's really fast. CJ Allen hits hard, can go after the football. Anthony Hill's just a really good downfield linebacker. Just really, really fast. A little bit undersized in height. He's 6'2", but 238. I mean, he's got some muscle, you know. But I haven't seen the Bucks really going after guys like that. So that's at least, I mean, just being honest. So yeah, that's the Bucks. I don't know what they're gonna do. They need defense, especially on pass rush. So yeah. Now Jordan Reed from ESPN put out his 7-round mock. We won't look at all of them, but I want to see what he has for the first round. So let's see Jordan Reed's mock draft. Maybe we'll clip this. If it's bad, I'm going to clip it because I'm going to. So Jordan Reed, who's at ESPN. Nothing against him. Nothing for him either. I know the name, but I don't listen to him enough to tell you if he's a good analyst or not. But anyways, he put his mock draft out yesterday or whatever for all 257 picks. It's pretty rough doing that. I've tried multiple times to do a full 7-round mock on like Word document over the years and stuff. I gave up on that. I just want to predict the first round at this point. And then you kind of predict the next day when it gets here. But let's at least look at the first round. We talk about Fernando Mendoza being an obvious choice. Let's see. Anything that'll jump off that'll make me scream. Arvell Reese to the Jets. I get it. Maui Goa to Arizona. I could get that, but I think it should be David Bailey. Personally, David Bailey goes to the Titans. Why the hell would they not take a running back though? You mean Jeremiah Love's not up here in the top 5? I'm not yelling. I'm just saying. Okay. Sonny Styles, linebacker of Ohio State to the Giants. Carnell Tate to the Browns. Jeremiah Love to the Commanders. There we go. Mansour Delane to the Saints. Ruben Bain to the Chiefs. Caleb Downs closes out the top 10. Spencer Fano, Dylan Thieneman to the Cowboys. Mekhi Lemon to the Rams. Oh, God. Ola Vavega Ione to the Ravens. I like that. I don't want us to take a Tennessee corner. Jamal McCoy's really good, though, I will say. We need that. We need defensive secondary help. Jamal McCoy could be that guy. I mean, Jamel Dean left. He signed with the Steelers. I mean, look, the Buccaneers have players at that position, but nothing stood out last year. Secondary was just atrocious. I mean, Ben Morrison from Notre Dame was just very inconsistent as a rookie. If anything, he had good days, he had bad days. Kind of flip flopped, but I don't know. I could roll with Jermon McCoy. It's not my first choice, but I mean, if he's there, I'm trying to think of who else would be there that they could take over Jermon McCoy. Jordan Tyson, Arizona State to the Jets. Monroe Freeling, Kenyon Sadiq. See, that's the one. That's the one that people keep saying we'll take as a tight end at Kenyon Sadiq. No, with Mike Evans out, I know we got Emeka Buka and Chris Godwin, but I mean, you want to get a third wide receiver to help. I mean, could you get Omar Cooper Jr. from Indiana? I don't think the Bucks should take him in the first round, though. I don't think we need to go. I mean, he's going here at 19 to the Panthers for Bryce Young, but I don't know if the Bucks should roll the dice on a wide receiver in the first round. That's the thing. So, Chris Johnson, Casey Concepcion, Akeem Messidor to the Chargers, Max Ionaker from Arizona State, offensive tackle to the Philly Eagles, Blake Miller from Clemson, TJ Parker from Clemson, Malachi Lawrence, is he good? From UCF? I'm not saying he's bad, but I've heard the name. Don't be surprised if Lawrence gets his name called much earlier than this, or than expected. Yes, even higher than this. Okay. Hmm. They're trying to make a good case though here. I mean, you got Bosa coming back next season, Nick Bosa, and then you got the rookie Michael Williams from Georgia. Both of them coming back from torn ACL injuries, but they're trying to say that that's not enough. Caden Proctor, Colton Hood, Keldrick Falk, Cassius Howell, and Chase Basantis. Mm, okay. Now what? Round two? Ty Simpson to the Cardinals. What else do they have for the Bucks? Why can't they do this by team, man? Mason Thomas, an edge from Oklahoma. I like Mason Thomas. That dude lit up our quarterbacks in the Oklahoma games the last couple seasons. He got after Ty Simpson last year. He got after Milrow the year before that. Couldn't get to Ty Simpson in the playoffs. Not much, but I mean, in the regular season, it kind of blew up for him. He looked good. Denied Dennis Sutton to the Packers. That's a big playmaker right there. Eli Stowers to Philly. That would be good. They're saying Dallas Goedert could be out after this season. Anthony Hill here goes to the Jags. Round 3. Let's see what the Bucks do here. Jake Golday from Cincinnati linebacker. Okay. Dominique Orange from Iowa State to Pittsburgh before that. Any more quarterbacks here? Garrett Nussmeier to the Rams. Don't they still have Bennett? Hold on, where's Stetson? Hold on. Stetson Bennett. You shut up. Where's he at? For the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah. Why do they need another quarterback? Look, I get that they're going Matthew Stafford's not getting any younger. But they got Stetson Bennett, right? I mean, is that not enough? I'm just saying, bro. Let's go to round 3. Let's double check this. So the Bucks took a linebacker there. Round 4. Tampa Bay Bucks, please. What are we doing? Deion Burks, a wide receiver from Oklahoma. Okay. Deion Burks is pretty good. We're not taking a quarterback in this draft, are we? I mean, I love getting a quarterback. It always feels like you really get a new toy on Christmas or something. Baker Mayfield's our guy. We got rid of Kyle Trask. I'm trying to remember. We were looking the other day. Who do we have at backup? We still got Bridgewater? No, I think he's gone. Hold on. Bucks, Wesley Williams, Edge, Duke, 155. Round 6. Cade Klubnik of Clemson at 195. What the hell? So they do have us taking a quarterback here. 195, Cade Klubnik of Clemson. Now, I love Klubnik. He's great. But I mean, here's the thing for the Bucks. You don't want to take a guy too early. You got to prioritize wide receiver, edge, maybe offensive tackle too. This is around the time you want to pick, though. When you're looking at this draft, this is around the time you want to pick a quarterback. Who else would be available, though? I don't know. Klubnik would be fun. Shout out Pigskin Pete. Luke Altmaier of Illinois. I could see him going to Tampa if they pick a quarterback. Round 7, Jaeger Burton. Okay. Haynes King to the Ravens. I love seeing where the quarterbacks go. Any others that I missed? Sawyer Robertson to the Lions from Baylor. Okay. Hold on 1 second. It's an interesting mock. I could see it. I think the Bucks might take a quarterback somewhere. Klubnik seems reasonable though. He's about the style of Baker Mayfield, I think. He was a former 5-star. He was I don't even remember where he was from. Somewhere in the South. Somewhere in Georgia, wasn't he? Anyways, he goes to Clemson. Takes over for DJ Ukulele or whatever. Did great. I think Klubnik's a beast, man. I don't even think he's been an issue for Clemson. The O line was never consistent. It just was never there. I mean, he did make the playoff one year. He lost in, I think, the first or second round, but Klubnik could be good. Let's see. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh wait, hold on. What was that? Did I just see Carson Beck? Oh, 99 to the Steelers. Okay. And they still got Will Howard. Pittsburgh does. Last year's 6th-round pick from Ohio State. Mr. Triple, I call him when we get into the triple digits. Sam Roche from Stanford, a tight end to Jacksonville. I call him Mr. Triple. We got Mr. Irrelevant. We got Mr. Triple here. We finally get into triple digits in the draft. I like it. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's only 6:25. Dang. Timberwolves tied it up last night, 119 to 114. They tied the Western Conference first round series at 1-1. And I guess in the final minutes, Anthony Edwards and then Nikola Jokic, I guess, got into some beef. It didn't look too good. But the Braves are back at it. Obviously, missed the playoffs last year. They are 16-7 on the year, 8-3 on the road. They go on the road and beat the Nationals 9-4. Ronald Acuna had one at bat, had a run, didn't really get any hits. 9-4. I'm trying to see who got the hit. Well, who got some runs? Let's see. So Acuna got one in. You had Baldwin was 2 of 4 at bats. He had 2. Olson, Riley, Austin Albies, or Ozzy Albies. I'm sorry. So there's that. That's pretty good. Braves haven't really had an injury bug, at least for the main guys. Well, he was yesterday. Acuna, I guess it looks like, was on day-to-day status, removed from Monday's game against Washington after being hit by a pitch twice. X-rays returned negative, and it's his hand. So. So let's look at the standings for baseball. So my Rays are 12-10, 4-3 at home. Lost the last 2 though. That kind of put them behind the Yankees. And outside the Yankees and Rays, everybody else is below 500. It looks like. I mean, the Orioles are 1 game away from 500. The Blue Jays suck. The Red Sox suck. Sorry, Nana. This is what it is. 9-13. Type about it. I don't know. Love you. Cleveland Guardians in the Central Division in the AL, 13-11. Detroit Tigers are 12-11. Minnesota Twins are at 500 at 11-11. And then the White Sox and Royals, as per usual, both below 500 already. at 8-14 and 7-16. The White Sox and Royals, respectively. And the Royals have lost 8 in a row. Dang. What about the West? The Athletics, the Oakland A's, 12-11. Texas Rangers, 11-11. LA Angels, 11-13. Seattle Mariners, 10-14. Houston Astros, 9-15. Golly. What has happened with the Astros, man? They get caught cheating in 2017, or that World Series. They got caught in like the COVID year. And they have the World Series against, I don't even know. Was that who the Braves played that one year when we won it? I don't know. They just suck now. The Astros just suck. Y'all are dog water, man. 2-9 on the road, 6 home losses, 9-15. I know who I'm not betting on. Good Lord. I hope the Phillies can get back at it. I know I love the Braves. They're my team. But for my grandfather's sake, the Phillies got to pick their game up a little bit. 8-14 is unacceptable. Who's got the worst? Let's look overall. Who's got the worst record? Who's the best? Who's the worst? Dodgers are 16-6, going all the way down to the Royals at 7-16. I know I just trashed the Astros, but they are not the worst. They're one of them, but they're not. They're not the worst. 7-16 Royals is the worst record right now. They've lost 8. Now the Mets have lost 11 in a row. Still plenty of baseball left. I mean, you got till the mid-September to get it together and make a playoff push, but and you got postseason October, but you know how that goes. If you get off to a slow start in baseball, 9 times out of 10, you're not recovering. I mean, you'll have some win streaks here or there for almost anybody, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it is what it is. You can't bounce back in a big way. Uh, and most times you don't. It goes for any sport. That's even in college football. Like you look at Florida State when they went 2-10. Had the loss to Georgia Tech. Oh, they'll be good next week. Nope, they lost like 8 games in a row. Finally won 2 in November, I think, and then that was it. That was it. Yeah. What time I go in today? I think I go in at 10. I just don't want to be on here too long. But I don't know. I just want to talk up the draft with you guys. I understand people are probably still asleep. If you're watching this back, just hit the thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. You can comment, give your thoughts on anything I had to say or just sports in general. That'd be fine. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, I'm doing this show this morning because I wanted to get another show out or whatever this week, and I won't be here tomorrow. But I could do it here. I can do it here, and then we could try to do it Friday morning? Because I want to try to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I don't know. Usually nowadays, I'm like hanging with my girlfriend at her house on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Sundays. I don't know, but I try to. I'm trying to balance it all out. Got a comment. Who we got? What's up, lawn tractor? Oh, damn it! I forgot to drop the StreamYard link, didn't I? That's my fault. Hold on, guys. Millis, you want to come in here, buddy? There's a link. I meant to drop that earlier. I didn't even think about it. Like before I started up the show, I said, hopefully we get some callers, and here I am with the StreamYard link not even in the damn comments section. What the hell? Oh man. Hmm. Well, I hope you're doing good, Millis. Miss you, brother. Love you, man. And good seeing you at the slobs in Nashville too. I thought the whole the raffle and poker table thing was great and all that. What's up, buddy?
Good morning, Ballard. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, you sound great over and out.
Okay, I put a new radio in my truck, and I'm talking through my Bluetooth,
Yeah.
so I want to make sure it's good and clear.
Oh, now it cut out, I think. I mean, I heard you talking, but it muffled.
Did it? God damn it. Well, freak. I'm trying a new Bluetooth
Gotcha.
out on my truck.
Yeah, I gotcha. Bluetooth helps sometimes.
Well, I don't like wearing them headsets, and so I usually just go into the
Yeah.
Bluetooth on the truck itself, and I just put the radio in this truck yesterday evening, so I'm just trying it out to see if it works. How you doing this morning,
Yeah.
sir?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Just hanging out and enjoying life.
That's good. That's good. Are you still getting married next April?
What's that?
You're getting married next April, correct?
Yeah, we changed the date. We pushed it back to March, but yeah, it'll be next spring.
Oh, it's March.
Yeah.
What day in March?
The 20th, I believe. Let me see. Because what we did
Oh,
was
you're
we
getting
moved it back. We moved it back and then yeah, the 20th. It's on a Saturday. And
that'll
then
be
we
the
want
week
to
after
take a
the
few
swamp
days.
next year.
Yeah. Well, I had told I was in the comments the other night of BA stream. I said because of the wedding, I don't know if I'm going to the slops. Because I got to save up for the wedding and stuff, which we're doing a small budget, but it's still like I don't know. I don't want to like. Well, I'll see what I can do. I don't know where it's going to be yet, but we'll I'll try to figure something out. I kind of want to just maybe take a year off of the slobs and then just kind of do the wedding and then get settled with marriage and then hopefully I get there in 2028. Maybe Madison comes with me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when you send out your wedding invitations, are you going to send a wedding invitation to Kaylin DeBoer?
To Kaylin DeBoer, I didn't even think about it, but I probably should. No, we're doing a small wedding. I mean, I would love to get like all of the slobs and everybody in the world to be there, but doing it on a budget, man, we got to limit who's there. So we're just doing really close friends and family. But there'll be pictures and stuff. on Facebook or whatever. I'll send you some or whatever, man.
Wouldn't it be cool if Kellen DeBoer showed up at your wedding?
Yeah, just out of the blue. Madison
That would be
Madison be like,
badass,
who the hell
dude.
is this guy? And I'm like, that's Kalen fucking DeBoer. Like, if he can afford to come to my wedding, he can afford his buyout too. I'm just joking.
Are you going to send Kangaroo Black an invite?
Who?
You got to invite KB to your wedding, dude. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know him
You know,
personally. I mean, I've called his show maybe once. I'm not like Facebook friends with him or anything.
but
I don't
you
even
have his
watch all his
email.
stuff.
You could
Huh?
you could send him an invite by email. If I get an invite, I'll be there. I'll go to your wedding if I get invited.
Yeah. Well, we're
I may
we're
go if
still
I'm not
trying to figure
invited.
out the guest list and stuff.
I think it works out for you, dude. I really do. I'm pulling for you, Ballard.
Thank you.
I'm waiting on him to
Did you
open the
ever
new
hear
gate.
from
I got a haul
Jackpot?
ass ball.
Did you ever hear from
What
Jackpot on
about
if he got
Jackpot?
that poker table set up? Did Jackpot get his poker table?
Up yet? He found it and took it home, but he hasn't hung it up yet.
Yeah.
It's still not in the background. He said he was going to put it up and put it in the background, but it's a little slack. He hasn't done that yet. But Jackpot's got a lot going on, you know.
Yeah.
He's a pretty busy and important man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We all are.
Well, I'm really busy, just not that important.
Yeah. You're important to someone out there, man. You always are. So everyone's
Yeah,
important to somebody. Unless they're just a low life,
yeah.
then they're not important to nobody.
So what are we talking about? What's the topic today?
I was just trying to go through some draft stuff. The NFL drafts on
Oh,
Thursday, so I just was like talking about it a little bit. I'm always curious where the Bama players end up and who my Bucks take.
yeah. Who do you think's
A
the
lot of people are
overall number one pick?
what's that?
Who's going to be the overall number one pick in the draft?
Oh, Fernando Mendoza to the Raiders, man. I mean, that's what everyone's picking. I would agree with them. I think it'd be the right move. The Indiana quarterback.
Yeah. So I heard an interesting stat on the radio the other day. The
Hmm.
radio guys were talking about the draft. They were saying that all six eligible quarterback names start with an M.
Yeah,
Which was a weird, just funny stat to me.
I just saw a mock that had Ty Simpson or somebody to the Rams. Or no, Ty Simpson's getting a lot of attention in the first round. I don't think it was the Rams. I'm trying to think of who it said that he would end up with, but I don't know. I mean, I'm pulling for him. It was Arizona. It was the Cardinals. That might be a
They
fun
looking for a
landing.
quarterback?
Yeah. Well, they don't really have anybody since they got rid of Kyler Murray. I mean, they just
Okay.
let him go. They didn't like trade him for anybody, I don't think.
Yeah.
Mac Talk put a video out. He says Deion Sanders is a worse coach than you think. Tell me his best win. No, duh, buddy. Like we all agree on that. I love Deion. He's a great human being, but damn, he's a terrible head coach.
Yeah, I saw that
Colorado's
video.
in shambles. Huh?
I saw Rex Talk's video. I saw that.
I haven't watched it
I'm
yet.
not a Deion fan. Never was.
Yeah.
Never liked Deion myself. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Lou put out a video too with Deion.
Yeah, I didn't really have much to talk about this morning. I knew we weren't going to get too big a crowd. I'm glad you joined though, Millis.
Well, I thought you were live, and I got a little bit of time, obviously. So I thought I might just jump in
Yeah.
and say hi. I'm supposed to have asphalt all day today.
I might go ahead and end the stream. I don't really have many people watching. Plus, it's early, but yeah, I'm trying to get back to
Okay,
doing this
buddy.
a couple times a week. Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Millis.
just keep doing it,
Roll
dude.
Tide.
Keep doing it. You'll get there. You have a great day, my friend.
You too, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Mm-hmm. It was like string in a can, right? Was that what he was using? I love you, Millis, but I'm gonna be honest. I had a hard time making out a lot of what you were saying, but hopefully we get that fixed for next time. I love them. Love all you guys, man. It's yeah, it's been a fun last couple days, last week, and all that. Just trying to get back into the flow of YouTube. It's hard to it's hard to always find the energy to do this stuff, man. I want to get the watch hours back and everything. But hmm. Should I what do y'all think? Should I go back to the BSM podcast too? Should I try to set that up? Because I remember wishing that was going to blow up. Now it's the Christian Ballard. You know what? BSM podcast is old. It's not dead. I mean, well, yeah, it's dead. We got the Christian Ballard show now. So this is I don't know what happened. We got 41 on the playlist, but this is episode 47. One's hidden, but you can go back and find quite a few good ones. A lot of them are over an hour, and then half of them are like maybe only 30 to 45 minutes, you know. We have been doing it for a year, though. Look at this. Here's my first episode, guys. This was before I had an intro. I did like the 30-second countdown thing. When was it? April 28th. So in 1 week, the show will be a year old. It was the Christian Ballard Show #1, best and questionable moments from the 2025 NFL Draft. That was the episode. Here's the link to it. It was a good. I guess it was a good one. I would say so. How many views did I get? 26. That's not even too bad. At the time, that was like really good for me. Hell, it still is. You know. I did that at Nana's house when I was living with my grandparents. The next big thing is to try to keep up with the schedule of this show. Um, and then I want to get back to doing interviews, man. I love interviewing athletes, coaches, stuff like that. I'd love to get some stuff um, for the channel there. Also, I want to share this with you guys. I don't know if it's 100%. I'm still working on trying to get credentials down here, but I'm trying to get back involved with high school football. Um, there is a good possibility here on the channel this fall that I will be calling football games for high school football. Now, I'm in talks with the radio station that I was with in Alabama. Um, you know, JR, who is the owner, he wants to help me get back involved. He says, get you a pass, get credentials, kind of like what you had in Alabama. Um, so I'm trying to work on that. Friday night would be a game of the week type of thing here on the channel. It'll be on the online station. Uh, but I mean, I'm sure I could stream it to the channel too and set it up and broadcast it here. So I'll work on it. I'm still working out the details, but it'd be great. I'd love to get back into that, man. I really miss even when I was just running the board when I first started out with WKUL up in Coleman. Even when I wasn't really talking, it was like just to be part of it, man, was just a blessing, and God did it, man. He put me in that position and put people in my life, to help with that. So here's I was watching this one the other day. It's from 2 years ago. It was my first ever time talking on the radio for game analysis. Um, it's about 2 minutes 45 seconds long. Our buddy Flash, we call him, interviewed me and got my halftime analysis for a Cold Springs and West Point basketball game up there. Y'all take a listen to it, and then we're going to end the show. So,
I want to get a quick analysis from our game engineer, Christian Ballard. And first question I'm going to ask him is, as you walk in here, what is your thoughts about this facility?
Well, Flash, it's really amazing. I mean, we're standing up here in what we could call a balcony if you wanted to. I look around, I see all the fans, and it's a packed house here at Cold Springs. And honestly, this is probably the best one I've seen yet.
Capacity is 1,200. West Point's got a large contingent below us. Coach Springs got a good crowd, but some of theirs are still over in the old gym with the middle schools playing good oak tonight. But you also are getting to see something I've seen for so long about Coach Springs girls basketball, shooting the three. They hit 20 in a game recently up in Hartsville and came from behind to do that. They've got 27 of the 31 points from outside around 19 feet. What do you think about that?
I think that's pretty incredible. It shows that they're willing to take risk. They're willing to take those chances to go and score, and it's really paying off.
A lot of people are wondering, and I guess I can ask you about it as far as Coach Springs had a major home court advantage when the teams played up just above here at Jesse George Gym. What do you think about, well, the Lady Eagles are setting the tone tonight and saying, you're going to have to outscore us to try to beat us on our new floor?
Oh, absolutely. I think, like I mentioned, the crowd and everything, they're getting into the game. They're playing really good music here, too. And, it's kind of probably throwing off the opponent. But, we'll see if that sticks around for the rest of the game.
I think it was an estimated cost of $5 million or something around that figure. It took them 20 months to get this place built. Located below Jesse George Gym, not far away, is Crapper Strickland Football Stadium, and across the road is Donald Freeman Baseball Field. But it's certainly a sports spectacular and one of the newest gyms to enjoy. Alabama High School Athletic Association basketball. The home team is going to make it difficult for the opposition, and we can see about that this evening. Christian certainly appreciate it, and we look forward to the second half.
Thank you, Flash.
We'll take a break here. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the start of the second half. Coach Spring Lady Eagles on top of the West Point Lady Warriors in this Tuesday night special with Coach Spring's new gym, 31-16, back in 60 seconds on WKUL.com.
Christian Ballard here at 92.1 WKUL in Coleman will send you to Rich Jesse and Johnny Flash Thornton for Addison and Good Hope. Take it away, guys.
there you go. I just miss it, man. I want to get back to it. I talked with JR the other day, and he's going to help me the best he can to help me get back into the flow of things. And he said to call people, get contacts, bug them to death, and go watch some games and stuff. Start with maybe baseball, football, whatever. But I need to get credentials first, so it's legal and all. But but we'll work on that. So anyway. Yeah. So that's it. 7 o'clock here. Gonna go ahead and end the show. Love and appreciate you guys. Thank you, Millis, for showing up today. Daniel Barry in the comments. Millis, thanks for coming on, man. Love and appreciate you. Roll Tide and all that good stuff. So no show tomorrow. We'll be back, I guess, Thursday night for the draft for round 1. So we'll try to be back for that. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got. Yeah. Love you guys. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. God bless. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. Roll Tide. Go Bucks. Let's draft well this week. And we'll see you next time here on the Christian Ballard Show and Ballard Sports Media.